Hello friends, it's Karynjean and welcome back to the channel. So, I've done a little bit in the journal. I'm going to show you that. I am also going to show you, I have so many different Bibles. I don't even know where I got a lot of them from. This is what's called a one-year Bible. It was a friend of mine. She gave it to me as she retired from preaching. So I've never used it, quite honestly. But it takes you through the Bible in the course of the year. You have, like here's August 9th. You have an Old Testament reading. Let's see if I can do this. New Testament reading, a Psalm, and a proverb, right? So I was going through this, and because Kathy asked me how I felt about cutting up a Bible, I have no problem cutting up a Bible because I just cut this one up. Okay, I took a couple of Psalms that I like and Proverbs that are nice. And these could be, also, thank you, Kathy, she was talking about prayer prompts. These could be used as prayer prompts. So I've done Psalm 121 verses 1 through 8, Psalm 101 verses 1 through 8, and then Proverbs 14, 13, and 14, and Proverbs 16, 18. Proverb 16, 18 is pride goeth before the fall. Pride goes before destruction and haughtiness before a fall, right? My mother was raised Roman Catholic. When she became an adult, she stepped away from the church, but Lord knows we're raised in that mentality without even realizing it, because pride goeth before the fall was one of my mother's favorite sayings. And Proverbs 14, 13, and 14, laughter cannot mask a heavy heart. When the laughter ends, the grief remains. The backslider gets bored with himself. The godly man's life is exciting. I like 13. 14, it's there, so I kept it in. But laughter cannot mask a heavy heart. When the laughter ends, the grief remains is something to contemplate. And then Psalm 121 and 101. So I'm just putting these aside. They're probably going to get scattered away. I also have a couple of copies of this book here by Richard Bach, Illusions, The Adventures of a Reluctant Messiah, which I absolutely adore. This is just a paperback version that I bought for myself when I was in doing my residency in West Virginia, because the one that I've had since my childhood was packed away. But I might be putting some sayings from here in that, like this. The simplest questions are the most profound. Where were you born? Where is your home? Where are you going? What are you doing? Think about these once in a while and watch your answers change. So that could also be a good prompt. So, yeah, anyway, a really good book. So that's what I have over here. Like I said, I've already pulled a couple things out of the Bible. It's only 2 signatures, so I don't think I'm going to be pulling anything more. So what have I done here? I have a die. Last time we were here, we did this, right? With the North Star. But I also have a North Star die. I actually have 2, a larger one and a smaller one. This is the smaller one. I'm not quite sure you could see it there. I layered it over there because I just liked the way it looked. And I cut out a few more. This is with that gold dotted vellum that I have mounted on white cardstock. So I put one there too, because it's the North Star and I like it. What else did we do? Now, it's been... I don't know. Today's Tuesday. I think we're in the book yesterday. I also have a couple of dies that are doves. This is, one's larger and one's smaller. This is the smaller one. I have this glitter paper. This is from the Dollar Tree. It's self-adhesive. It's sticky back, right? Look, woo. And you get 3 sheets in a pack for, what is $1 now? It's $1.25. So it's a great resource for me. I have all the colors that they make. I also did this. Now this I did not do on camera, but it's the same thing with the stenciling. Today I choose Joy. It did get smudged on there because it's vellum. Ugh. And this is just a sunburst stencil that I did. This is Squeezed Lemonade. I did the stencil first, and then I took the stencil off, and I went over it again so it has double layers of the sun rays. And anyway, so there's that. Today I choose Joy and a couple of my birds, right? So I did that off camera. Again, a little gusseted pocket. It is a gusseted pocket, but oof. There. So, and then this one is in the second signature. So there we go. And I don't think I did anything else. I think that's it. And we did this together. The large envelope pocket. Yeah. So, yep. Okay. So let's get going. I have many copies of this little songbook, Singing the Lord's Song. It's like a campfire thing. This is, I think, from, it's from the Leisure Ministries Committee here in Pennsylvania. This is from Songbook Material selected by the National Camping Committee of the United Methodist Church. So I can use these because I'm not copying it. I would use these. So there's a couple of things in there that I'll probably make into journaling cards if it doesn't fall down upon me. Okay, so first thing is let's put those in. Here we have Psalm 101 verses 1 to 8. It's cut a little crooked because I cut it with my scissors. I did not use a paper trimmer. So let's see. This side here is cut a little crooked, and I do not think I'm going to be able to fix that. It's just going to have to stand as is. There. Whoops. I think that's the best I can do. So, hi. I hope everyone's doing well. I can actually mount this on something, and it could be a corner tuck. We can do that for both of those. So why don't we do that? What are we going to mount it on? Let me think. I've also pulled out some of my paper flowers for decorating. How about this? This is just the plain purple cardstock. Let's see if we mount it on there. There we go. We could do that. Okay. Well, it's a beautiful day here in southeastern Pennsylvania. It's going to be in the mid-70s today, and it's going to be like that for the next couple of days. And I am thrilled. Oh. All right, I will use... my hesitation. You're hearing my hesitation. I will use glue stick, and then when we go back, if I see that is actually not holding, I will then use the wet glue like on the corners or something. But there. Oh gosh, and here we go. I'm going to use the scissors. Not so bad. And now how about this one? This one needs to be. This one needs to be. No. So I don't know if I told you guys, my poor dog yesterday, remember I was trying to get her, I had been weaning her off of the trazodone to get her off of the Keppra. Silly me, forgot about the springtime landscapers. So she was a wreck yesterday, an absolute wreck. We have a finished basement. My basement, the basement is half the basement is the garage, and then the finished basement family room, and then the laundry room. And so in the finished basement is where I have like my desk, and it's more like my office, so to speak. Certainly when I was working and doing real estate, I was there all the time. But it's a beautiful desk. It's an L-shaped desk, and it's in the corner because it's an L-shaped desk, and the dog goes in under the desk in the corner in the dark. My brother calls it her bunker. And that's where she was. And I was trying to give her medicine, and she would not come out because there were landscapers going on. It could have been, it's crooked. It's okay. I'll straighten it out on the trimmer. Or just people working outside with power tools and stuff. I give her medicine, in a little bit of peanut butter. I just put the pills in the peanut butter, put it on my finger, and shove it in her mouth. She loves it. She loves it. But she wouldn't come out yesterday, and I had to go down into the basement, get under. It's a large desk, so I had to really kind of get under there, and kind of force her to take her peanut butter. So let's do all there, just to get the straight edge where we'll start from. And let's see if I can eyeball it. I'm eyeballing it. I'm kind of eyeballing. Let me show you where I'm eyeballing. I'm eyeballing. My eyes are boiling. I am eyeballing the edge of the white paper at the 1/4 inch mark is what I am kind of trying to do. Like so. Like so. Oh, wait a second. That's not where I eyeballed that. I eyeballed that. Where did I eyeball? I eyeballed that here. Okay. Let's move it over a little bit. It's probably 1/8 of an inch. Let's move it over to there. To there. Let's see if my eyes are still boiling. Get there. And this one is there. There. Now, okay, so let's see if we could do the same with this to kind of that 1/4 of an inch, or that 1/8 of an inch, excuse me, 1/8 of an inch. Whoops. Yeah, so the dog. So this morning she's back on the trazodone and the Keppra. And yeah, that's just our life with this dog until we move and hopefully get in a quieter area, a more rural area. The property here, we're all living on top of each other. I think there's maybe 50 feet, if that, maybe 25 feet between me and my neighbor. I remember the house I grew up on, there had to be at least 50 feet between the house and the property line. Of course, it was rural Long Island. It was Long Island, rural Long Island. All right, I might actually, if I'm going to put this on a corner of a page. I might want to round that corner so that, yeah, ease of use, in and out. And we will use the 1/4 of an inch. Let's see how. Let's see how. All right, 1/4 of an inch. This one we'll do on this side, which will force us to put it on the left-hand side of a page. The left-hand page as opposed to the right-hand page. And ink the edges. Now, one of the reasons why we ink the edges as opposed to because it just, gives it a little bit of an extra oomph and it makes it look nice is, especially if it's colored cardstock, you want to get rid of the white white core of the paper that on the sides there, right? That's what we want to do, just to have it look nicer and blend a little. There. Okay. And let's see. Oh, good Lord. I have not covered. I haven't been covering the glue, and the tip there does look oxidized a bit because there we go. There's a bit of glue there. Peel off the glue, peel off the oxidation. Okay. This way. And it's going to make me stab it. It doesn't want to come out to play today. Okay. Still doesn't want to come out to play. Come on. There it goes. Ooh, sloppy, sloppy. Sloppy, sloppy. Oh, that was one of my containers of paper flowers. Taking a nosedive. Right there. Nose diving. Okay. Now, of course, we could put a paper flower. The white ones are big. Here, let's get a small one. The issue with, I don't think I would do white. Where'd it go? Here. I just want to give an example. Like, put a paper flower down there, but it covers. We could put a paper flower up there. Not white, though. Hold on. Things are finding their way underneath my mat. I don't want them to find their way underneath my mat. Purple, pink. Let's see if we have my pinks. I don't think are very... I do have pale pink. That's a big one, though. Here's a little one. Come here. This is a wax pencil. There. What do you think? Or let's go to purple. Here's a larger purple one. Yes, and I am going for the flatter ones. So we could do like that there. And where'd that pink one go? Come on, you. And we could put the pink one there. Because it's going to be a tuck. We can make, oh, here we go. We could put the purple one down so kind of goes underneath and the pink one on top so that it won't be impeded upon. Okay. I'm okay with that one. Ooh. I don't live that far from a local airport. There are actually a lot of small little airports in this area. I don't know if it's a Pennsylvania thing or what. There's one not far from me and one on the other side of town, and those are two that I know of because I used to pass them all the time in driving. But this one we'll put right there. Let's see. You can still read it. Psalm 101 verses 1 to 8, or you could just, continue on in your own Bible if you have one. Okay. So there's that. And then we have I'll try to walk a blameless path. Help me to refuse the low and vulgar. My daily task will be to ferret out criminals and free the city of God from their grip. A little bit of strong language. The thing with the Psalms is that, I'm going to put this over here. The Psalms are prayers of praise and supplication and all kinds of things. Some of them will start at one point, which could be Lord, smite my enemies, right? Kind of thing. They start, oh, no, don't rip. Don't rip. Dagnabbit. Oh, jeez. There. Loved. What was I saying? Oh, so they start a lot of them start in a place of despair, and then when you get to the end, you're in a place of exaltation because the Lord is good. And yeah. The Lord is good. Here's another one right here. Boom. And we will put hope over here. And Psalm 121 is, I look up into the hills, from whence does my help come? My help comes from the Lord, the maker of heaven and earth. Although this is a different translation. Shall I look to the mountain gods for help? No, my help is from Jehovah, who made the mountains and the heavens too. He will never let me stumble, slip, or fall, for he is always watching, never sleeping. Oh. I remember when I was in seminary in Hebrew class, I had to learn that psalm in Hebrew. For some reason, languages used to be a lot easier when I was a lot younger. I did not do very well in Hebrew. I passed it, but barely. And I think that's simply because I don't think she was going to fail any of us. But because I learned it, actually, I learned the psalm by singing it. So that's the only reason why I still know it in Hebrew today, is because music and song reaches us in ways that the spoken word cannot. For example, for people who are recovering from strokes and have to learn again how to speak, they learn how to sing what they want to say. And that is one way that music helps. It speaks to a different part of the brain. The white kind of, I don't know. What do you think? The white? We'll put the white there. That's fine. So yeah. Also, it's like our hymns, the hymns we sing in church. If you pay attention to them, they're prayers, they're statements of faith. There. I like it. I like it. Okay, so put this away. Not quite sure why I took the tip off of that. Okay, so there we have that. Pockets, pockets, pockets. What we can do, I mean, we could do another one of these and make it a belly band if we want. I don't know. Do we want to do that? Let's throw some. We can do that. We could throw. I had to, when I glued this on, I had to cut one row off because I miscounted or miscalculated or something. So that's what this one row is. And that could be placed on the edge of a paper. That would be pretty. What we can also do is we can, if we glue this down on the edge of the page, and then we could put this down on top of it. I like that idea. Still have to figure out a closure. The closure I was originally thinking about, I don't think it's going to work. Especially if I'm putting stuff on the edge of pages here. So, if we do it here on the first signature, I'm going to sneeze. I feel like I'm going to sneeze. If we do it here on the first signature, right? Well, let's just do it on the first signature. Let's not think about it. Let's just do it. And this means Fabrifix. Yes, it does. Oh, excuse me. My nose is itchy. Ooh. And this is why I put something underneath it, because that glue just went off the page. Yes, it did. And put it there, put it there, put it there, move it down. I don't have my mat marked to know when things are in frame and out of frame, so I need to take care of that. I do. There. Now I'm going to put another bead down on top of it because I'm not feeling it come through. There. Oh. Just another bead of Fabrifix. Oh. And I think I'm going to have to, cut one off. Boom. There we go. Ugh. Oh, my nose. Isn't that pretty? When I was talking to my sister, I was telling her about the journal and stuff. And I said, and it's mainly purple, because purple. And she said, Karynjean, not everybody likes purple. And I'm like, well, I do. It's true. People don't like purple. My very first customer, the very first time I sold a journal, she actually bought 3 of them. This one person bought, I thought it was a mistake. I actually had to reach out to her and say, did you really mean to buy all 3 of these journals? She bought all 3, my very first sale, 3 journals to one person, out in Minnesota, I think. And then she did she asked me to make her a purple journal. So, Yeah, I appreciate her very much. I do, I do. I hope she's enjoying those journals. That looks very pretty. Okay, we can do... That's the beginning of that signature. Let's duplicate that. Oh, no, we can't do it on this one because we have this here. We would have to... We could do it. We would have to do it on this side. I do not think that would necessarily get in the way of the pocket because the pocket's glued down there anyway. Let's do it on this side. Oh gosh, dropping things. That glue bottle does not want to stay standing. Does not want to stay standing. All right, I need to trim this, straighten that off. It got a little crooked. And there. There it is. And I think I put away, do I still have it here? I know I put the big roll away. Oh, no. No. I thought I had here it is. Oh, all right, let's trim off one row of this. There we go. Oh, I'm gonna regret this. Oh, yeah. So I have plans. I'm hoping. My floors have got to be cleaned downstairs. I have hardwood floors. I like hardwood floors. The floors actually need to be refinished too, but we're not going to get crazy. Except they covered up the hardwood floor in the kitchen with these like 12 by 12 ceramic tiles, which I can't stand because of the grout, and now I can never get it clean. But I need to pay attention to the floors downstairs. So, I have an old Sears canister vac, and I also have a stick vac. And I'm not quite sure which one I want to use simply because of the issues I have with my shoulder. I'm thinking I'll probably use the stick vac because it's much lighter than the canister vac. I also have there's glue here that I'm trying to pull up. I also have a steam mop. I think it's Shark as well. A steam mop that I want to use to, after I get all the dust and dirt and debris up, to try to use a steam mop to clean the floors. And between the dog and my brother, I should probably be doing that almost on a daily basis. I should. If my sister-in-law was here, she loves to clean. It's her jam. My house would be so clean. It's just, it's very pretty. I like it. I hope you like it too. Look how pretty that is. Okay, so we have those two silicone glue balls. So we have two, one on the first page of each signature. That's lovely. We need to get a ribbon for maybe a few different ribbons so we could have some bookmarks. I also stuck, I poked a hole in it and I put a small O-ring in here so that we can have some dangly spine jewelry. Don't know what, if anything, I'm going to do with the cover. We'll figure something out. Let's decorate more page edges. We have this, right? We have pink flowers. We have purple flowers. Doesn't look like we have many purple flowers left. We have, what else do we have? We have some pink lace hem tape, probably. I don't know, trim. We have washi, but I am not going to This is what I'm looking for. Pull out the washi just yet. We've already used that. I have these strips that I made from some excess when I was doing this. So I made 4 of them. That's one. It's on the first half of the signature. Let's put another one here in the second half of the signature. We can put it here. Put it here. Why not? What happened to my... Here it is. Put it there. Or do we want to put it on the purple? Because purple... Let's get this stuff moved out of the way. No, let's go back to the blue. The blue is fine. And I'm putting this here just so I know where the edge of the page is so that I can... And again, this is scrapbook.com adhesive. So it's very sticky and it makes it a little bit thicker. And that's not going to work. All right, let's start down here at the bottom corner. Where? Oh. Went off a little kilter right there. Off kilter a little. Okay. And let's go to the second signature. Second signature. This is. All right. I'm gonna put it over here. Oof! Look at that, pretty with the pink, the lighter colors, and. I hear stuff going on outside. I don't know if it's my brother or if it's just in the neighborhood. Last year, when I was an active real estate agent, so I had a heck of a lot more money than I do now, I had landscapers. I finally hired landscapers because, look, that's where that pencil mark is. 8.5. And he was just starting his business. He was charging me $50 a week. It was worth it because my brother, with his health issues, shouldn't be doing it anyway. And because my brother, who's, you know, saving the planet, one drop of water at a time, he, when I bought the house, I said, what kind of lawnmower? Do you want me to get, like, one that self-propels, etc.? Oh, I also put these stickers here, right? It's a conversation between you and God. And God said, I love you. And you said, but I'm not worthy. And God said, I said, I love you. Right? Anyway, so my brother, yeah, saving the planet one drop of water at a time. He wanted an old-fashioned push mower. He did not want a gas-powered mower or an electric mower. So I got him an old-fashioned push mower, but because of his health issues, I don't have a very big yard. I have a very big hill, but not a very big yard. It would take him a week to mow the lawn. I bought a weed whacker too. That is, you know, like an electric battery-powered weed whacker. If it were me, I would just use the weed whacker. For me, it would be easier. I wouldn't have to push a lawnmower. I'd just hold the weed whacker and go around with the weed whacker. But my brother's like, you can't do it with your shoulder. I'm like, all right, well, you know, I'm just telling you. If it were me, I'd be using... I lost something. Ooh, it's dirty under there. I would try the weed whacker. I think I could do the weed whacker. My brother tells me I can't do the weed whacker. I lost the other proverb. Well, it'll eventually... Oh, there it is. There it is. Okay, so we did those. I'm going to put that aside. I have lots of purple here. Obviously, lots of purple. Let's try some pink, little pink daisy flowers. Let's see what we got. Let's see what we got. Pink daisy flowers. we can, of course it doesn't have to go down the whole side of a page, right? It could just go like down part of the side of a page. Like that. Right there. Who says it has to go down the whole side of the page? There are no rules. We make up our rules. Right? Looks like that should be ironed. Okay, I'm just keeping this here so I know how far to put the, let's put it down here a little bit. I just know where to put the Fabrifix, right like there. And I'm mushing it around a little bit because of how these daisies are curling up. Get them glued down there. Nope. All right, get you over a little bit. You right here. You, oh, look at this. Nope. Let's get some Fabrifix in there. Hello. By some, I put in too much. Just see if I can just get it just a little gloopy there. How about you? Gotta rub the glue off my fingers. All right, let's try this again, shall we? Just a dab and a dab. Okay. Let's see how that looks. Oh, this one needs a dab. Doesn't have any glue on it. All right, come on. There. Okay. There's that. There's that. Now, where's the one back here that we did? We could do pink again. 1, 2, 3. How many pinks did I wind up putting? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh, look at that. Not an odd number. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think I'm doing 5. And this one, I'm just gonna, oh, for heaven's sakes, put the Fabrifix directly on the flowers. Hopefully, anyway. Come on. Oof. I don't think I got any on that one. Come on. The explosion of the Fabrifix with all the strings attached. There. With all the strings attached. Okay. Oh, so, I mean, I know my hands are a hot mess anyway, but this is all glue. And it sticks to me, and then if I pick something up, it sticks to that. And so then I'm like a magnet, glue magnet. Well, I am a glue magnet, but that's not what I meant to say. Okay. All right. So we've done that. Now, I'm trying to think if I should use some other, I mean, everything I've pulled out, well, not everything, but practically everything I've pulled out is purple, which I, of course, have an overabundance of. The thing with this one, though, is I wouldn't put it, I would have it hanging off a page, so, and it's kind of wide, so I don't think I'm going to be using that. I'm going to put that one aside. This one would go down the side of a page, but hello, purple. Not that there's anything wrong with purple, right? Of course not. But I'm thinking maybe something other than purple. All right, as I'm thinking about that, there's always washi tape. I'm not so sure about the washi tape, but Lord knows I have enough of them pulled out. All right, what can we do with our two proverbs here? Proverbs for today. Put it straight across there. We could also mount it again on a piece of that cardstock if we think it needs it. All right. Let's mount both of these on the cardstock. This one, I'm going to have to go this way with it. Go that way with it and that way with it. Okay. Glue stick. Whatever, glue stick, do your thing. Proverbs, get it down there with enough room that it can be trimmed, and Proverbs. Okay. Oof. And let's try the, well, first let's do, good Lord, goodness, let's do this. Just to get them off of one another. Okay. Now, again, lining that up on that, eyeballing it. Okay. And eyeballing it. Yep. This is a lot of what making a journal is all about. It's about this kind of, you know, trimming things up. Trimming things up. All right, this one I will cut there. And I will cut it there. And I will cut it there. And there. Okay, so the proverbial Proverbs. I'm not going to round corners, but I will ink. Let me glue the Fabrifix. Listen to me. Let me cover the Fabrifix. Oh. And I have off to the side here one of those tiny little purple rhinestoney things that I had to cut off that I think I might just... Oof. There. There. Let's get you down there, please. Now where'd my little... Here's my little rhinestoney thing. Let me try the wax pencil, see if it'll hang on to it. Boop. I'm going to try, I don't want to, I'm thinking Fabrifix, but, ooh, hello. I'm going to try the art glitter glue to begin with. Release, release. Release. Don't know if it's going to work or not. Also, I just realized I'm putting a very bumpy thing, not on the edge of a page, but rather further in on a page, which might create a problem for journaling. Anyway, okay, so there's Proverbs for number 1 and number 2. And again, I would consider these to be prayer prompts. Proverbs for today. I wonder if maybe that's what we can do here is we can get a Bible verse from Isaiah or from the Gospel of John, the beginning of John, about in the beginning there was the Word. That we could do that. We could do that. All right, so, well, we're not going to put this one there. I think that's actually a very good idea. A good idea. Just listen to me. Good idea. Proverbs. Proverbs. I have to figure out what we're going to do with the back of there. Proverbs. Oh, here's where we did some doctrine. And is it going to fit on the page? It will fit on the page. Actually, I just had a thought. Trying to get glue off my finger. This is the thought I had. Because these are mostly transparent, to put something like that there behind it. That's a good one. Let's see what else we got. There's that one. Nope. I like the flare of the other one. The other one had a bit more flare. How about, oh, excuse me. If we put it over here, I would have to lower it down a little bit. Nope. I like that one because it has a little bit darker green. So let's look for something that has some darker. That's too wide. Well, it's got little blue flowers, but it's mostly going to be covered. Nope, not that one. All right, I'm going back to that one. The one that first came out and said, play with me, please. I want to come and play. I think it's my brother out there. Here, ooh, it ripped. Sugar shoes. Oh, so I lose my train of thought. So I was saying about how last year, when I was an active real estate agent, I had a landscaper, and he charged $50 a week, which, considering how much they... Oh, it wasn't ripped. It was just the cutout part. Look at that. Most landscapers charge a heck of a lot more than that in this neighborhood, especially my property, because my property has the worst hill in the backyard. So he was charging me $50 a week, which I was very happy with. Thank you very much. But he raised his prices now to $65 a week, which is still a good deal if we don't have to do it. We just don't have that kind of disposable income at the moment. I don't have that kind of disposable income, right? So, and my daughter and son-in-law live too far away. Otherwise, I'd have my grandson come and do it. Or my son-in-law. It's like, yo, dude, come on my lawn for me. Take care of your mother-in-law. I'll bake you bread. There. Very pretty. I like that bit of green there. I think that was a good idea. Okay, so we have our Proverbs down. All right, well, let me take a look at the time. My timer says we've been at it for an hour. So, look, I'm going to cover the glue, and I'm going to end this video here, and I'm going to thank you all very much for spending your time with me and hanging out with me. And next time, I'm going to look for the John quote and see how I might mount it on here. But anyway, yeah, so imaginations, let them fly. Thanks for stopping by, and I'll see you next time.